baby. Now this is a new one. Today, Best of 3 GBs is reviewing, and we're dicing up the game a little bit here. Once in a while, I know it's hard to believe, but once in a while, we lose. And so today, we're watching back some losses, talking about the mistakes we made and maybe things that could have been improved, and going over some of those things. So it should be a blast. We're gonna put people on blast, and it's gonna be a good time. So without further ado, Sam and Rex are below me, and we'll get right into this thing, baby. Let's go. So I thought we could just watch back some the Tuscan SnD here, because we just recently played this, and so it's fresh in our minds, and we can kind of talk about some of the things that we did wrong. I mean, on our thoughts going into this so far, like before we even watch this, what are you like looking for here when watching through this?
So we're looking for, at your point of view, probably just getting a better sense of where you're playing and how I can better react to like what you're doing.
Okay.
That kind of thing. But then also, I guess, too, just like how our transitions look.
Yeah, mid round. Yeah, I mean, like, I think this map specifically, I remember like our setups were definitely a little bit whack. So I think maybe talking through more of our setups, and we also have tac maps here, so we can get that lined up as well. So let's just watch through this. So Rex, does that sound like a plan?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what you're looking at and maybe just see how we're playing off of each other and what needs to be adjusted. Cool.
So this first round, I had tac mask on, and so I was sliding out here playing on pillar. We have the callouts, right, that one was on tree and we saw another one crossing, right?
Yeah. So
right here we're trying to like, okay, so in my head I know that those two things are happening, so I'm like, all right, I can cross, and then here I'm just trying to watch inside you. So the potential problem here is maybe on this decision here is where we either have to decide, like, do we want to send two or not?
My question is, where am I go? Like, because I thought we were stacking up on each other, so I was gonna go stack up on you, but I didn't know where, if I'm stacking with you, where I'm going.
That's why I think we should use, from here on out, let's just use the smoke this out. We get to this point where we have control, and then once we have this, you're pushing right here.
Okay.
And then Sam turns around and watches the flank. Then our setup is something more like this, or this corner, like this.
Yeah.
And then that's our setup, and that's like a passive play. So I probably would wait to throw the smoke so that we can get call outs, because I can get to here basically for free every single time, especially if I have 4 to fight on. So then I wait to throw the smoke, and then otherwise we can actually push all the way through and like 3 hit a flank together, which is fun, and it makes them and put some pressure on them. All right, let's continue. So that kind of goes downhill here. We all get smoked next round. So here I'm just trying to play outer here with a stun and the nade. So I get to call out that he's weak, and I'm channeling, so I find the kill. Now we're in 2v2. Like in that situation, we find the first blood. The key to hitting A like this for us is overloading them on that side. Whoops. Finding this first blood is so advantageous. And Sam, I think sliding out to tree here is a better play.
Yeah.
Like play outer with me, like the same route that I hit.
Yeah.
And then but I slide out towards mid, and then you play tree.
Okay.
And then ideally me and Rex play this. Or what happens here, Rex, is that you play slow. So like on the situation here on offense, when we're hitting this, I slide out, Sam plays on tree, and he's kind of watching this play as I stunned it out. And then we could potentially both peek it. And then the key is getting the call out of whether or not they cross to pillar. And then Rex, you wait till Sam has this line of sight kind of crossed. And then either you shoulder peek it to see if he's on pillar. And if he's not, then you watch our mid pinch for now while we try to deal with this guy.
Yeah.
Or you slide out and we're trying to get inside you.
Yeah.
The other thing is that if you slide out here and he's on pillar, I can then easily chow him and get the kill, get the trade. So maybe you just slide out, and if you die, you die, and then I can easily get the kill on pillar. Then now we're in a pretty nice setup here where what you have to worry about here is just you don't want to get too aggro here, because if you slide out, if someone's top church,
yeah,
they can chow you. So
that's
it's really about playing patiently. And then once we have control here, what you really want to get here is you want to get on this heady. That clears it out. Then I'm watching your push, all right? And now Sam's pushing up, and then we're collectively pushing upwards. Because ideally here is that we want to get control, plant on their side you, and then play for a stack on God heady, and then like play like that. So I think we just want to work the bomb like that overall.
Yeah.
All right, you die, and then this is where Sam and it's because I had fortified on here, so I didn't have dead silence. And so that's why I was like waiting for Dead Silence to kind of charge up here before I made a play. So it was a little bit risky because my right side's exposed here. What are you thinking here, Sam, in that situation?
Mhm.
Because we knew one was in church. We didn't know where the other one was.
Yeah, what are we trying to accomplish right now, I guess, is the real...
I was waiting for Dead Silence to gen before I made a move. So then at this
I guess
point,
honestly,
So, like, what's
we
our
should have made a
decision here?
I should, yeah, like probably
We need to play for
sooner
bomb.
come with you. Yeah.
we need to clear out church and play for bomb. I get really unlucky here with packet burst. I would have killed this. I would have got this kill.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Oh,
packet
this
burst
went
right there.
well. Yep.
Yeah, and then he went well, and then I got horrible timing on him. All right, I got good, but then I read out Dead Silence right here, and I'm like, crap. Where'd he go? I'm like, did he go out the door? But he actually went out. He ran out their side, or our side. Yeah, their side. That was just unfortunate. Just he naded it from church, so
Yeah.
not much we could do there. The problem was like, that was when we were like, yo, where's bomb down? Where's bomb down? We didn't get a call out right away, and then I was already pushed up on their sides, and it got awkward. So yeah, I mean that's probably my fault, because like if I didn't have Dead Silence, we should have played outer, because that's where Dead Silence doesn't matter. He pushed up this pot. He pushed up in this corner to my right. Unreal.
That's
Like right when I was leaned up, right there. This is right when he pushes up to the corner to my right. Like you've got to be kidding me. I'm actively trying to avoid that situation.
That is so unfortunate.
And then he's freaking right in that corner. You've got to be kidding me. Like, bruh.
Dang.
Again, 2v3, we know at that point we need to assume they're going to be planning A. So in my head here is that if we assume they're going to be planning A, you're in a 2v3. This is kind of something that like I think a lot of pros do really well, is that when they think they're going to be making a plant, then this is when you play through mid together to try to attack the bomb. Like if we're pretty confident they're gonna plan A here, and if they got a first blood on the A side and he's pushed up like that, they're probably planning A. It's just kind of one of those situations where like maybe you just need to wrap towards mid together there. Like there's just nothing, you got nothing going for you here. You know, like if those nades don't hit, just wrap to mid. All right, next round.
All right.
Offense here.
Is this our top fire push maybe? Yep.
Yeah, the top fire play. So I delay the nade a little bit. Doesn't hit. So the biggest thing here is we need to get our bomb setups right. Did we get the first blood here?
Yeah.
Now we have bomb down. So like we need to figure out how we're gonna push this. It's a 3v2.
I don't know if we need...
This was like, bro, what is this physics? Come on, man. It bounces right back at me, which then stuns us. Come on.
Yeah.
And then I get stunned and I get naded again. This was...
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out like if I should be watching more top church or more like your like well side there. You
right.
know?
Like that's the thing, is like, you know, you're playing two 1v1s here. Because at least here, it's like you're guaranteeing Rex's back is covered and he only has to worry about this push. But even then, a more ideal situation would be if Rex is on this god heady, because then he has the advantage on this gunfight. And then you're watching his U push at least. Or like if the bomb's planted for outer here, in an ideal situation, Rex backs up and can like sit inside mid, and then we have like something going on like this or something like that, or you're sitting on the god box. Otherwise you watch stairs, Sam, and then like because Rex has bomb. Until Rex dies, you don't have to worry about bomb.
True. Yeah,
So-
because you can just hear it.
Right. So then you're just watching your flank for now, and then if Rex dies, then you can check it through the little hole in the wall here.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the better play in that situation, just because otherwise it requires Rex running across bomb or something. So just communicate, like if Rex has bomb, then just play a creddy corner, Sam, and then just make sure that if Rex dies, then at least you can check bomb.
Yeah.
My defenses are raw. Like I still don't have my bearings on defense on this map.
Right. So I think what you should do, Rex, is if Sam's playing ladder, you should just play inside church. Like if Sam's playing this angle, so he's watching the cross to bomb here. The only way Sam dies is from flank, is from the flank push, or from getting killed from bottom. So it's like if you just watch his bottom here. So this should be our setup.
I can watch bottom.
And then I'll play a creddy spot at B. Or I can actually stack this with Sam. That'd be actually interesting, is I just play like in this room here and just watch that push, and then, which is actually a setup I talked about in the video. And then what has to happen is if we don't see him after the first X amount of seconds, then Rex needs to turn around. and just watch this flank push.
Mm.
And then we can communicate that. So then what you need to do is go from just rotate from watching the flank to watching inside church. I think we just need to do more of that. It's just kind of like the actively rotating our lines of sight.
Yeah.
You know? So, and then otherwise, I can try to lurk on flank and try to make a play there. So I just think we just be a little bit more like switch up our lines of sight and watch that, because here it was just an absolute mess. Also, Rex, this is the other thing I was talking about, is stunning this. So like when you get here, stun this. My stun did bounce a little bit too far. I wanted to stun it down here. But start stunning that, because that's the only way they can get there, is if they get around through well quickly. And then I chowed out, and it was just horrible timing.
Gotcha.
He peeked from staircase right there. Yeah, Sam, like in that situation, like there's probably no need to like, whoops, get that aggressive.
Yeah.
Just played like the really dank heady there, you know? This round we nade this guy right top, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Towards church or play towards bomb. And since Sam's top fire, we just gotta plant that bomb for outer. That was unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. Okay, so set up here. We know one is pillars. We don't know where the other one is.
He kills me in here.
Oh, and then you saw him. Top church, top church, top church. Yeah. Good kill here. How do you die here? Do you die here?
I don't remember what happened here.
Oh, it's the mid play.
Oh. Yeah, it was a stupid. I wrap back and open the window.
Indecisive plays again.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really bad.
Again, another situation where you know he's on pillars, so the only two ways he has time to attack you is flank or right up, jumping up the window. So it's like, realistically, you have an automaton, you should probably just play stairs and just check bomb every few seconds. I mean, like, you have the advantage in those gunfights, you know?
True. Yep.
Like, maybe we're just trying to get a little bit too cheeky here.
Hello.
A little unfortunate. This is the smoke play. Well, I don't see anything. Oh yeah, this was I thought I had a really good positioning here. What, did they hit through flank? Is that Rex got shot from behind? And then they stunned and naded me. So I'm like, what? I don't know if I'm just gonna like, they nade me and stunned me here. Like, what a read.
Jeez. Yeah.
I'm dumb. I'm literally so dumb. They hit all the way through church, so they actually cleared this out. He was probably on pillar. He was probably on our pillar. He knew that nobody was here, so he stunned and naded this. We probably just need to stack more in church and play patiently. That's probably the key here. Okay, well, this we kind of got back to drawing board. I think overall the biggest takeaway is patience on defense, and then on offense, I think we need to utilize the first blood play here more. We didn't utilize this once here, where we just kind of like do like those slow flank play, where you sit in the corner here, Sam watches a cross, I go well and watch his push here. You know, that play, we didn't do that once. Yeah. So, all right, well, there it is. Hopefully you guys learned something with our little Tuscan VOD review. Hopefully everybody enjoyed our stupid idiot plays. If you guys did, drop that like down below, that comment. Always appreciate the support on these videos. And we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Podcast probably coming out soon, I'd imagine, or maybe it just came out. Who knows? We appreciate you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you guys really enjoyed it. But as always, we're the best 3 podcasts. We'll see you next time. Peace.